Namaste friends, welcome to this channel er.pedia. In this video, we will learn how to create employee details dynamic form using Excel VBA. As you can see in my computer screen, I have created this beautiful form where I am capturing information of employee ID, employee name, gender, their address, contact number, email, in which department they will work, and their salary. Now I will show you how it works. When I fill the details and hit on the save button, it will automatically save data to the Excel sheet in the list box. Now take a look. Now I'll write employee ID 102, employee name Ram Khanal, gender is male, address Pokhara, contact number I'll put the dummy number, email address ramkhanal@gmail.com, and department is an electrical engineer and salary is 80,000. When I click on the save button, now you can see that data have been saved in our Excel sheet and even our list box. Now if I want to update some data, like I want to update this employee ID 102, his address is from Butol. Now when I click on the update button, now you can see address has been updated. Now if I want to delete this data 102, employee ID 102, then click on the delete button, then OK. Now the data has been deleted. This is the beauty of an Excel VBA. Now without any delay, let's get started. Now I need a new Excel sheet, so press Ctrl N. New Excel sheet has been added. First I want to delete this Excel sheet. Don't save. Now save this Excel file, Ctrl S, yes, browser, and save this as a macro enable workbook. Just save it. Yes, the sheet has been saved. First we will design this sheet. We need to design show form button and table to record saved data. Change the name as worksheet. Now make a table to record data. We'll write here employee ID, employee name, here gender and address, contact number, after contact number, email, department, and last one is salary. Now change the size of this column. Now employee name, yes, gender, address, this one will be okay, contact number, this size will be okay, email address, we need the last size, and department, this is, and last one is our salary. Now we'll change this format, go to home and all border. Okay, this will be okay. Now change the background color of this header. Now this will be okay, and bold. Now we need a button here, so go to insert, we'll select a rounded rectangle, draw a rounded rectangle. Now write name, show form. Yes, good. Here we'll change here this font size 20, and this one will be okay. Now this is our show form button. Now here, if you don't have developer tool, then go to the file, click on the option, and here on the customize ribbon, click the developer, then hit OK button. Now you get access to developer tool. You can see it on customize ribbon. Now we completed the designing of the worksheet. Let's design our form. So go to developer, Visual Basic, insert user form. Now increase the size of this form. First, we will design the header section. So click on the image and draw the image box. And now click on the label. We need to write something on this header section. So change the caption of the label. Employee details dynamic form. Then here we'll change the font. It is lagging. Bold, and change the size of the font 20. Yes, I think 20 will be okay. Okay, employee details dynamic form. Size, employee details dynamic form. Here we also change this alignment, text alignment, center. Now first we'll change this size, increase this size. Now here it is showing good. Now change this color. I'll change the background color. Background color, which one will be okay? This one not. Yes, I think this suits good. Now for this we need to change background style to 0. Now it looks perfect. Yes. Now we need to frame, one for writing the details of the employee and next one for to keep the data. This is our two frame. Now change the caption of the frame here, details, and this one is for the our list box. Yes. Now we need some label in the text box. Click on the label and draw some label, and this one is the text box. Now we'll size this label in the text box. We need to change their height. I'll put 20. 20 will be okay. Yes, done. Now we need some more label in this text box. So copy and paste it. Paste and paste. Now copy all this label in the text box and paste here. Now change the caption of this label. Now this is our employee ID, and this second one is our employee name, and this third one is our gender. This is for address. This is for contact number. And this one is for email. This one is for department. And this last one is for the salary. In this gender, we don't need a text box. We need a combo box here. So we'll delete this. And in department section, we also need a combo box. Delete. Now select this combo box and draw. Done. Now I'll change this height. Height will keep 20. Done. Now copy and paste here. This one is done. Now I'll change the name so that it will be easy while writing code. I'll give the name is txt id. Txt name. This one is, so this is my combo box, so I'll give cmb gender. This one is my text box, so txt address. This is also my text, so txt contact. And this one is also text, so txt email. This is my combo box, so cmb department. And last one is my text box, so txt salary. Done. Now we need a save button, exit button. For that, we'll click on the button, command button, then draw a command button here. This is my save button. So first I'll change. First I will copy this button and paste. And it's 5 more buttons, sorry. 1, 2, 3. And this will be for my search button. And this one is for update. And last one is for my delete. And yes, I'll first rename. This one is cmd. cmd. This one is for save. Command button. Yes. Now this one, sorry, I also change the name here. Caption, sorry, I change the caption. This one is for save. Done. This one is command cmd reset. Reset and caption reset. This is cmd exit. This is exit button. Exit. This is search button. So cmd search and caption search. This is my update button. So cmd update and caption update. And this last one is my delete button. So cmd delete and caption delete. Done. I need a text for searching the details. So click on the text box and draw the text box. here. Now change the name of the text box is txt search. Done. Change, even I'll change the size. Done. Now I'll change the color of everything. This one, change the color. Now I'll put this. No, this is not good. This one is okay. Reset for exit. This one will be okay. Search for update, and last one for delete. Done. Now I need to draw a list box here. So click on the list box and make a list box here, and change the name of list box is list box. The designing of user form has been completed. Now we will do coding. First of all, we will put some code for this user form activation. In this combo box, you can see there is no drop down list. We'll activate this list first. So double click on this user form. It will take us to this blank page and we'll put code here. Now from here, select this user form and here select activate. Now delete this too. Now we will write code within this user form activate. Name of the combo box cmb gender dot list. We need a list, so dot list equals, we'll put it on array male female. Now second combo box name is cmb department dot list equals array. Now write the different name of the department. Mechanical, electrical, HR, accountant. Done. Now can't save this, and now let's take a trial and run this. Now in this drop down list you can see male and female, and in the drop down list of department you can see the name of different department. This one is done. Now close this form and we'll put code for the save button. So double click on the save button. First we'll set some variable. Dim sh is worksheet. Set sh equal this workbook dot sheets. Now we need to put the name of our Excel sheet, and the name of our Excel sheet is a worksheet. So write here worksheet. We'll declare another variable, this dim lrs long. Here lr is the last row, and lr equals sheets, the name of our sheet, that is worksheets dot range. We'll count our first column, row of the first column, all the rows of the first column. So here this A denotes the column and it will count rows dot count, and it will count all the rows of first column. Dot in Excel up dot row. None. Here in the beginning we'll put some validation here, just like our text name should not be empty and our text ID should be of numeric. For that we'll put some validation. Now if me dot text name dot value equals empty, then message box please enter the employee name. It's BB critical. Now exit sub and end if. Done. Now our second validation is if is numeric me.txt id dot value equals false, then message box please enter the correct employee ID, then BB critical exit sub in if. Done. Now we'll take a trial. We'll check this code whether our code is running properly or not. So run this code. Now first of all we'll write employee ID 101 and keep this employee name blank, then save. Here the message box will pop up. Please enter the employee name. Our validation is working properly. Now we'll put this number here and something like this in the employee name, and when you click on the save button again message box empty because our employee ID is of word and it must be of only of numeric. That's why the message box. Now our validation is working properly. Close this form. Now double click on the save button. Now we'll add data on the Excel sheet. For this with assets, here with assets indicates our worksheet, the name of our Excel sheet, that is worksheet. Dot cells. In the first cell, and our row is a ELR plus 1 because this ELR indicates this first. Initially the ELR indicates the header section, and we'll put the employee ID here. Employee ID is starting from the employee ID is here, so this one is the ELR plus 1, and our column section is 1, or we can write A also. Here ELR A is the column, first column, first row indicates. Dot value equals, and this is our me.txt ID section. Yes, id dot value. Here we give here a space dot value. Done. Now copy this and paste here. We need 8 more such code. And our second column is the column number B. Change the name here. This one is C D A F Z, and this one is H. And this second column is of our text name, and third column is our combo box. So CMB gender, and third one is our address. Fourth one is our contact. Now email here, and this one is our department, combo department. And the last one is our txt salary. And now close this, end this with end with. Done. Control save. Now run this code. When you type the employee ID 101, here Ram Joshi, as gender is male, and address Kathmandu, and contact number, put some dummy number. Now email ram@gmail.com, and department, this one mechanical, salary is 60,000. And when you save, click on the save button. Here you can see our data has been saved in our worksheet, Excel sheet, but the data is here also. Now we need to clear this data from these boxes. For that, double click on the save button. Now we need to clear our data, so we'll write code for clearing our data. Clear boxes. For that, copy this section me.txt_value, copy, and after copying this, here we just type a empty here. Done. Then copy this, done. Control S, run this code. Now employee ID 102, employee name Sita, gender female, and address Bukhara. When you click on this save button, now you can see there's no data in these boxes. Our code is working properly. Now we'll focus our cursor in this employee ID and display some message when we save our data. So first cancel this, double click on the show button. For displaying message, we write some message here, message box data has been added in the worksheet. This is VB information. Done. For focusing our cursor, we write txt id dot set focus. Done. Save this, run this code. Now we'll write employee ID ID 3 and name here Sam. When you click on the save button, data has been added in the worksheet, message box message has been seen, and even you can see the cursor blink on the text ID. Now it is ready for the next entry. Now we'll write code to display data in this list box. We can see the data in this worksheet, but we also want our data in this list box. As soon as we click on the save button, the data will be displayed on this list box. Close this. Now go to the coding page. Write solve refresh data. Now from here copy this variable this one. Done. In this section we'll count our column and set our width. So with me dot list box dot column count, and there are 8 columns, dot column heads true, dot column width we put employee ID 40, 130, we'll take it as random, 90, 130, 100, 80, 80. Done. Then row source equals, and row source is our worksheet. And in our worksheet here, this one is our A7, starting from the A7 and it will end at H. So A7 H and last row. Now close this with end width. Done. Now run this code, but still there is no list box here. Once we complete the coding of the refresh, we must call it, otherwise it won't show the list box. We must call in the two areas, one in this save button areas and another is in the activation. Now I'll show you the differences. What happens when you call on the save button, then what will happens when you call on the user form activate. First we'll call here call refresh data. Done. Save, run this code. Now still we are not seeing, but wait a second. Here put 104 here Rita. When we save, now you can see this is our list box. We can see here. Now close this. Now copy this call refresh data and paste here. When you paste here and run this code, you can see initially. This is the difference between calling it on the save button areas and on the initialize areas. But what will happen, just close this form, go to the worksheet and delete all the data. Done. Now run this code. Here your header section comes below. It is because it will take the last row, so we have to add some code here. First close this form. Now we have to add this. If last row equals 6, then last row equals 7. Save and run this code. Now it is okay. Close this form. Now we write code for the reset button. Double click on the reset and here type unload me, then user form 1, user form 1, this is our user form 1 dot so. Done. Now run this code. When you click on the reset, now you can see our form has been reset. The code is working properly. Now close this form. Now we'll move towards the exit button. Double click on this exit. Here if message box do you want to exit this form, this form, this one is VB question plus VB yes or no, then confirmation. Equals VB yes, then unload me and if and insert. Now run this code. When you click on the exit, if you click on the no, then you will stay here, and if you click on the yes, the form will close. Now we'll write code for the search button. So double click on the search we'll set some variable first. Dim x is long and dim y is long. And here we copy this row. Control Z, copy, paste here, and this is L and this is X. Here our row start from for y equals, our row started from row 7 y7 to x. You can see our row started from the 7. X if sits our name of our sheet is worksheet. Worksheet, this W is capital here. Worksheet dot cell row 7, row is our y is our row, and column, first column, so type 1 here, dot value equals txt search dot text. Then this is our txt search, and this one is our txt search. You can see txt search. If our worksheet cell y1 first cell equals txt, so this is id number equals txt search, then txt id equals, we'll copy this, Control C, done. Then again copy this, Control B, here txt name worksheet, this is y2. Now first run this code and I'll show you how it works. First fill up, I will put some data, that is Vikas Singh, gender male, address Kathmandu, and this one is a dummy number. Done. We'll save. When you click on this here, the data will be saved here. Here we'll save another data, 1 2, this is Roshan Singh, gender male, address Pokhara, contact number, save. Now I want to search the employee ID 101, then type 101. When you click on the search, compile, end if, I have to close the if, so end if here, and also I have to insert next y. Now run this code. Now you can see when I type 101 and click on this search, information ID and the name has been displayed. Now I want to display this gender, address, contact number, all these things. So close this form first. Double click on the search. Now copy this text and paste it. Now change the name. This one is CMB gender, text address. This is txt contact and txt email. This one is combo department, CMB department. This one is txt salary, and also change here. This one is 3, column number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here it is 8. Now run this code. Type here 101, click on the search. Now you can see all the data has been displayed here. Now exit this form. Coding for the search button has been completed. Now we'll code for this update button. All the code is same as that of search button, so we'll copy the code of search button and we'll paste here. We need to interchange this LHS and RHS here, so we'll cut this and paste here. We'll do same things for rest all the rows. Cut and paste. Cut this and paste. Cut this and here paste. Cut this and here paste. Cut this and here paste. Now run this code. Type here 101, click on the search. I want to add email here, vikas@gmail.com. When you click on the update, now here you can see email has been updated. Now here the details is showing here. Now I want to clear all these details from the boxes when I click on the update. So double click on this update. I'll copy this clear boxes, and where is my update? Here. Now paste here, delete this call refresh, and that has been updated. Updated in the worksheet. Set focus control S, and I'll put the validations also. So copy, and where is my update? Here is my update, and paste here. Done. Run this code. When I type 102 search, and I'll add email here, roshan@gmail.com. when I click on the update, that has been updated in the worksheet, and my text boxes, all the text boxes has become blank. Now the coding for update has been completed. Now close this form. Now we will code for delete button. So double click on the delete. From search, copy this code and paste here. Now we done this, so cut this. Now here type rows y dot delete, Control S, and we'll clear the boxes also. Control C here, Control V, cut this. Now that has been deleted. From the worksheet. Now run this code and type here 102 search. When you click on the delete button, that has been deleted. Now you can delete the data from the worksheet. Here our search text box has not been cleared yet, so we'll clear it first. Exit this form, double click on the delete. Here we have to add, copy and paste txt dot search. This copy, even must put here in the update section. This one is the save search. Yes, here also update. Now copy. This thing has been completed. Now when we double click on this list, we want our data to be displayed here. For that, close this form. Now double click on this list. Here select, double click. Now delete this. Now we'll write code here. Here we have to write text search dot text equals list box dot column 0. On our list box, the column first is indicated by 0. Now copy this. If paste, then txt id dot text equals copy me dot paste list box dot column 0. Now copy this code and paste here. Now change the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change the name also. This one is txt name. This is CMB gender, and this one is txt address. This one is txt contact. This is txt email. This one is combo department, and last one is txt salary. Now end if run this code. Now when you double click on this, SCARCH. Yes, here also SCARCH. That leaks structure column count. Now I think it is okay now. No, now you can see all the details. If you want to change the department, yes sir, then salary 60,000. Then you can click on the update and data will be updated. The only thing remaining is the coding for the show form button. This button. When you click on this button, we want our form to be displayed. For that, we have to assign macro. Close this form, then click on insert, module, and we'll write code here. Solve user form, then type here user form. Our user form name is userform1 dot show. Save it. Now go to the Excel file. Now right click on this form, click on assign macro, then click on this user form, then click on OK. It is taking time, don't worry, it will work. Now when you click on this show form, now you can see. If you want to add the data 102, here we write Ramchandra, gender male, address Pokhara, then save. We can easily save. If you want to close, click on the exit. Done. This is the complete tutorial of the Excel VBA. Now keep learning. Have a good day. Thank you.